Good morning, Next Gen family, and happy Friday. If you're on the YouTube channel yesterday, my question was, how can I pray for you? But I come to the Next Gen family with a prayer request, and seems like that's been a lot the last week. But another death came through the community, through our church, because he was a member of our church, one of my dad's oldest friends, but passed away yesterday morning unexpectedly, and so just be in prayer for his wife, his 2 kids, just the rest of his family, that they would just have peace and comfort during this time, and that as a church we can just come alongside them and just be with them and help them as they need, because you don't know what to do sometimes, so just pray that we can surround them, that God will surround them, that he will just give them strength and comfort in the days ahead. So today's title is He Gets It. It says, because he himself suffered when he was tempted, he is able to help those who are being tempted. It's Hebrews 2 verse 18. It says, sibling rivalry must have been pretty intense in Jesus' household. With a perfect firstborn, measuring up couldn't have been easy for his brothers and sisters. Can you imagine the comments from relatives and neighbors? James, why can't you behave like Jesus? Or Simon, will you ever get it together like your brother? Jesus had to be a tough act to follow. So I'm an only child. I don't have siblings. So I never had the sibling rivalry stuff. But I am a very competitive person. And so growing up, with the friends that I had, and I was super lucky to have a really good friend group that we stuck together from, pre-K all the way through senior year, with really just like the same, we called them like the originals, the original 3 or 4 of us that started together in pre-K, and then just, kind of added people. But I am very competitive, and so I had that group around me that also is very competitive, and so we would feed off of each other. So I didn't have sibling rivalry, but I had some friend rivalry growing up. It says Jesus was sinless from birth, but that doesn't mean that he never wanted to sin. He may have thought about snapping at the annoying kid in Sabbath school. He was fully God, but also fully human, meaning he still knew the pull of temptation. It says Jesus knows exactly how it feels to be tempted. He isn't some distant deity who doesn't get what we're going through. He understands when we really, really want to sin because he faced similar situations. So that's the cool thing about Jesus, is he walked this earth for 33 years. He walked this earth and faced every temptation that we would face. And yet, he did not give in to the temptation. So next time you feel like going against God's guidelines, take a deep breath, pause, and pray. Remember, you have access to someone who's been there, done that. Ask for Jesus' help. He was your age once. He is more than willing to help you win the very fights he faced before. As the perfect older brother, he won't even rub it in your face. So Jesus has been there. Whatever battle you're walking through, Jesus has been there. And and I say this a lot, I am a very much words of affirmation person, and so one of my biggest go-tos, in addition to prayer, is I've got a couple different people that whenever I am really down and really, just fighting either temptation or fighting my head or fighting the devil, I'll text them and say, hey, I just need some encouragement. Because a lot of times they've walked those roads. I can say, hey, this is going on, and they can relate. Because out of I'm going to say 3 for sure that are off the top of my head, three ladies that I could text. They have enough of a wide variety of a background, if you will, that one of the 3 will have been through what I'm going through. So I can reach out to them and I can get some advice. I can get some prayer in addition to going to Jesus. Prayer says, Jesus, it's so good to know you understand me. Thank you for your strength when I want to stray and your grace when I blow it. I want your presence to be stronger than my next temptation. And let me tell you, God's presence is always stronger because God always gives a way out. He doesn't send temptation without giving a way out. So his presence is always stronger. Everyone go have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and go be the example.